The heavy-duty truck world just got hit with a surprise that nobody saw coming. For years, most people believed the future of trucks would move in one direction. Smaller engines, more electrification, and the slow disappearance of big diesel power. But that assumption may have just been shattered. During a recent leadership discussion about the future of Ford trucks, the CEO revealed something that immediately sent shockwaves through the industry. Engineers, fleet operators, and diesel enthusiasts all started asking the same question. What exactly is Ford planning for the 2026 Super Duty? Because according to new information coming from inside the company, the next generation of Super Duty engines is not just getting a minor upgrade, it's getting something much bigger, and in some ways, something completely unexpected. For years, Ford has dominated the heavy-duty market with two engines that truck owners know extremely well. First, the legendary 6.7-liter Powerstroke diesel, an engine famous for massive torque and incredible towing capability. And second, the 7.3-liter Godzilla V8, a simple, brutally strong engine designed for reliability and hard work. These two engines helped turn Super Duty trucks into some of the most capable work vehicles in America. But according to Ford's leadership, the next generation of these engines is about to take a major leap forward. Early leaks from engineers hinted at improvements, small upgrades, maybe better efficiency. But what Ford is reportedly preparing for 2026 goes far beyond that. Insiders say the upcoming Super Duty powertrain lineup represents one of the biggest changes Ford has made to its heavy-duty trucks in more than a decade. This isn't just an update. It's a complete strategy shift for the next 10 years of Super Duty. And the center of that strategy revolves around two major developments. First, an entirely new evolution of the Powerstroke diesel. And second, a dramatically upgraded version of the already powerful 3.3-liter Godzilla V8. But here's the part that stunned analysts. Instead of abandoning diesel power like many experts predicted, Ford is doubling down on it. While some competitors are focusing heavily on smaller turbo engines or rushing toward full electrification, Ford appears to be taking a completely different path. More displacement, more torque, more durability, and possibly the most advanced heavy-duty engine technology the company has ever built. But the real shock came when insiders revealed what might be coming to the next Powerstroke. Because if these reports are true, the 2026 Super Duty may introduce something the heavy-duty truck market has never seen before, a hybrid-assisted diesel. And that could change everything. So why is Ford doubling down on diesel when so many companies are moving away from it? To understand the decision, you have to look at the reality of how heavy-duty trucks are actually used across America. These trucks aren't just daily commuters. They are work machines. They tow massive trailers across long distances. They haul equipment to construction sites. They pull RVs, horse trailers, and fifth-wheel campers across the country. And in these situations, diesel still dominates. Industry experts say electric heavy-duty trucks simply are not ready to replace diesel for serious towing and commercial work. Battery weight, charging infrastructure, and long-distance reliability still present major challenges. Ford understands this better than most companies. Instead of abandoning diesel too early, they appear to be evolving it. And that evolution may come in the form of something the heavy-duty truck world has never seen before, a hybrid-assisted diesel powertrain. According to multiple engineering reports, the next generation, 6.3-liter power stroke may include an integrated electric assist system designed to work alongside the diesel engine. The idea is simple, but incredibly powerful. When a diesel engine first starts moving a heavy load, there's usually a short delay before the turbocharger builds boost. That moment is known as turbo lag. But with electric assist, that delay could disappear. The electric motor would deliver instant torque the moment the driver presses the accelerator, helping the truck launch smoothly even while pulling thousands of pounds. Once the turbocharger reaches full boost, the diesel engine takes over and delivers its massive torque like normal. The result could be the best of both worlds. Immediate response like a gas engine, combined with the incredible pulling strength diesel trucks are famous for. Engineers believe this setup could push torque numbers to levels we've never seen before in a heavy-duty pickup. Some early estimates suggest the new system could deliver more than 300 pound-feet of torque. If that happens, the 2026 Super Duty would instantly become one of the most powerful heavy-duty trucks ever built. But the electric assist does more than just improve acceleration. It can also help improve fuel efficiency when the truck is under heavy load, reduce emissions during low-speed driving, and make towing smoother and more controlled. And according to sources close to the program, Ford engineers are reportedly using a 48-volt integrated system connected to the transmission. That means the electric motor helps the drivetrain directly, delivering torque exactly when it's needed most. For truck owners who tow large trailers, climb steep grades, or launch heavy loads from a stop, this could be a massive upgrade in real-world performance. But the hybrid diesel isn't the only major surprise Ford revealed. Because while the diesel engine is evolving, the gasoline engine is about to become something even more aggressive. The legendary 7.3-liter Godzilla V8 is reportedly getting a transformation of its own, and what Ford is planning could turn it into the most powerful gas engine the heavy-duty truck segment has ever seen. While the hybrid diesel grabbed most of the headlines, the second part of Ford's plan might be just as important. Because the 7.3-liter Godzilla V8 is about to get a serious upgrade. When Ford first introduced the Godzilla engine, the goal was simple: build a gas engine that could survive the brutal life of heavy-duty work trucks. Instead of complicated turbo systems, Ford focused on strength, reliability, and raw displacement. And the strategy worked. The 7.3 quickly earned a reputation as one of the toughest gasoline truck engines on the road. Fleet operators loved it because it was simple. Mechanics liked it because it was easy to service. And truck owners appreciated the strong torque without the extra maintenance that comes with diesel systems. But for 2026, Ford appears ready to take that engine to another level. According to insiders familiar with the development program, the next version of the Godzilla V8 will feature major internal upgrades designed to increase both power and durability. We're talking about a stronger engine block, reinforced internal components, improved cooling channels, and a revised camshaft designed to increase airflow through the engine. Ford engineers are also believed to be redesigning the intake and exhaust systems to help the engine breathe more efficiently under heavy load. The result could be a noticeable jump in output. Some experts estimate the upgraded Godzilla could produce somewhere between 480 and 500 horsepower, along with well over 550 pound-feet of torque. If those numbers prove accurate, the 2026 Super Duty would have the most powerful gasoline engine currently available in the heavy-duty truck segment. That would put Ford ahead of the gas engines offered by both Chevrolet and Ram. But the real reason Ford is investing in the gas V8 goes beyond performance numbers. It's about ownership cost. For many commercial fleets, diesel trucks are incredibly capable but also more expensive to maintain. Modern diesel engines require emission systems, diesel exhaust fluid, and complex after-treatment components. Gas engines, on the other hand, are often cheaper to maintain for trucks that don't constantly tow extreme loads. That's why many companies operating service trucks, municipal vehicles, and medium-duty fleets are choosing gas engines again. Ford clearly understands this shift. By making the 7.3 Godzilla stronger and more powerful, they're giving buyers a serious alternative to diesel. A truck that can tow heavy loads, deliver impressive performance, and avoid the extra complexity of modern diesel systems. But power alone isn't enough. If these engines are going to produce more torque than ever before, the rest of the drivetrain has to keep up. And that's where another major upgrade enters the story. Because the transmission behind these engines is also getting a major redesign. And without it, none of this new power would be possible. If Ford is about to unleash more torque and more power than ever before in a Super Duty, one thing becomes absolutely critical: the transmission. Because no matter how strong the engine is, if the transmission can't handle that power, the truck simply won't survive real heavy-duty work. And according to reports from inside Ford's powertrain division, the company is already preparing for that challenge. The familiar 10-speed TorqShift transmission used in today's Super Duty trucks is expected to receive significant upgrades for the 2026 model. This isn't just a software update. Engineers are reportedly strengthening the internal components of the transmission to handle the massive torque numbers coming from the next-generation engines. That includes stronger clutch packs, reinforced gear sets, improved cooling systems, and faster electronic control mapping. In simple terms, the transmission will shift quicker, handle more torque, and manage heat better during heavy towing. And that's extremely important, because if the hybrid power stroke delivers the kind of torque analysts are predicting, it could easily become the most powerful diesel setup ever used in a pickup truck. Without a stronger drivetrain, that kind of power would quickly destroy a standard transmission under heavy load. Ford knows Super Duty buyers expect durability first. These trucks spend their lives pulling trailers, hauling equipment, and working long hours under extreme conditions. So reliability has to be built into every part of the drivetrain. But the transmission upgrade is only one piece of the puzzle. Another major focus for Ford engineers has been towing and payload capability. While the CEO didn't reveal the final numbers yet, several industry experts believe Ford is targeting record-breaking towing ratings for the 2026 Super Duty. Some predictions suggest gooseneck towing could exceed 45,000 pounds. Conventional towing could push beyond 28,000 pounds, and payload capacity on gasoline models may climb above 8,500 pounds. If those numbers become reality, the 2026 Super Duty could once again take the crown as the most capable heavy-duty truck on the market. And that's exactly what Ford wants. Competition in this segment has been heating up fast. General Motors has improved its Duramax diesel platform. Ram continues to dominate torque discussions with its Cummins engines. And new electric trucks are slowly entering niche work markets. Ford's response appears to be simple. Build a truck that outperforms everything else in the categories that matter most to truck buyers. More torque, more towing capability, more durability. But this massive redesign also raises an important question. Whenever a company introduces new technology, especially something as complex as a hybrid diesel system, one concern always comes up. Reliability, and that's exactly what many truck owners are now wondering about. Of course, whenever a major redesign like this appears, one question immediately comes up among truck owners. Can it be trusted? Heavy-duty buyers depend on their trucks every single day. These machines aren't toys. They pull job site equipment, haul trailers across state lines, and work in extreme conditions. So reliability matters just as much as power, and introducing hybrid technology into a diesel work truck naturally raises some concerns. Hybrid systems add new components. Electric motors, battery systems, and additional electronics all become part of the powertrain. That means more complexity compared to a traditional diesel setup. Some industry engineers say the biggest question will be how the electric assist system performs under constant heavy loads. If Ford builds the system strong enough to survive real-world towing and commercial use, it could become one of the most important innovations in heavy-duty trucks. But if durability falls short, it could create major headaches for owners. Ford appears fully aware of that risk. According to reports from inside the company, the engineers developing the 2026 Super Duty have invested heavily in new durability testing programs designed specifically for hybrid heavy-duty trucks. These testing programs simulate years of towing, hauling, and extreme workload conditions in a controlled environment. Ford rarely moves forward with a technology like this unless the testing results show strong reliability, and that suggests the company is confident in what they're building. But beyond the engineering details, the CEO's announcement sends a much bigger message about the future of heavy-duty trucks. Diesel is not disappearing. In fact, Ford is preparing to evolve it. At the same time, gasoline engines like the upgraded 3.3-liter Godzilla are becoming more powerful and more appealing for many truck buyers. That means customers will soon have two extremely capable options: a hybrid-assisted diesel designed for maximum towing performance, and a brutally strong gas V8 built for durability and lower ownership costs. Add in improved transmissions, higher towing limits, and more advanced technology, and the 2026 Super Duty is shaping up to be one of the most significant truck updates Ford has ever launched. In many ways, this move shows that Ford is thinking long-term. While some competitors are rushing toward electrification, Ford appears to be strengthening the engines that real truck owners still depend on every day. And if these reports turn out to be accurate, the next Super Duty won't just be an upgrade. It could completely reset expectations for what a heavy-duty truck is capable of. One thing is becoming very clear: Ford isn't stepping away from the heavy-duty truck battle. They're preparing to dominate it for the next decade.